Welcome back to another episode of Mind Something. I'm Jake, and today we got a bunch of things to cover, but before we do, let's take a look at what to mine. The farm coming in today with Ergo being the most profitable. Now this may vary depending on what cards you are running, but for me, mainly running Team Green, we're coming in at 51.88 today in revenue and 42.78 in profit after power, compared to Ethereum coming in at 39.13, followed by Ravencoin, Ethereum Classic, Flux, Neoxa, and the usual suspects. So, Ergo coming in on top. I don't know if you guys caught the video the other day, but I was mentioning that Ergo's hash rate dropped by almost 50%. Now, I did some checking around. I still haven't gotten a solid answer on this yet, but I think what we're speculating is that either A, they had some network issues, or it was perhaps a pool that went down temporarily. It's hard to say. If you know, please leave a comment down below. Would like to get more information on it to share with the rest of you guys. So, as you can see, we are shooting back up, but the other day we went from approximately 11.86 terahash down to I think I saw 6.4. We'll just say 6.64. But yeah, that's almost 50%. That is massive. And if you were mining Ergo at that time, man, you were probably doing pretty well. I did switch about half of my farm over today to Ergo. I hate chasing the profitability like that, but it's hot here. I don't mind switching them over. I have about maybe about 500 mega hash in my house right now. The rest of it's out in the shop, and I'll be sharing some videos of that with you guys later. But yeah, it's hot here, and Ergo runs a lot cooler, and I don't mind switching, especially if profitability is higher. But before you go switching your rigs, just be conscientious of this. Son of a Tech mentions this all the time, but Ergo's difficulty does not adjust very quickly. So, as you can see, let's find the difficulty. Oh, it is difficulty. I'm just not zoomed in on the week here. We are currently at 1.1, and you can tell you do not see that spike there at the end looking at the all-time chart here. And if you go back to the hash rate, you can see that spike there. So it is going to catch up with us, guys. Just something to be conscientious of if you are chasing profit and cashing out. Today might still be a good day to get in there while you can, but it is going to spike, so don't be the last one in. So moving on, the other thing that I wanted to talk about today was the pools. So, you know, when it comes to strategy, all of these pools that are ETH pools are going to have to pivot. Now you have some, say for example Ethermine, they have their Ethereum pool and then they have their Ethereum Classic pool. But there's a lot of pools out there that are just Ethereum. They don't have any other algorithms. The big question of the day is, what's their game plan once Ethereum goes proof of stake? I'm not seeing a whole lot of information being shared. I check Twitter, Discord, Facebook, whatever forums there are, Reddit, and I just don't see them sharing a lot of information about what they're going to do going forward after Ethereum switches to proof of stake. That being said, HiveOS, which is what I'm currently on, they have a tendency not to announce things with a whole lot of notice. And if you guys remember from EIP 1551, they switched their payout schedule pretty abruptly, and not everybody was thrilled about it. One of those things being payouts going from a minimum of 0.1 to 0.2. I did ask the question in their forum here, in order to get HiveOS for free, you must be on HiveOS pool and have 4 rigs or less. What happens to HiveOS pool after the merge? Will there be HiveOS pools for other algos? Now the answer to that is there is currently one for Ethereum Classic, but will I have to start paying if I have 4 rigs or less? And to add to that question, what if I'm mining other algorithms? Is HiveOS going to create pools for additional algorithms? Because what I see happening here, based on a little poll that I threw up on Brandon Coin's Facebook page here, about 35% of people are currently paying HiveOS because they have more than 4 rigs. And that is a lot of revenue that they are pulling in that they are potentially going, well, not potentially, they're going to lose it. They're going to lose it. And I'm very curious if that is going to affect how their billing structure works. Now, if we take a look at their billing structure, just on the pricing page here, you can see limited to 4 workers, $0 a month, mining Ethereum Classic or Ethereum on non-HiveOS pools costs $3 per rig. 1 worker is always free. Once you get to 5 or more, then you're paying $3 per month per rig, or 3% with HiveOS pool. And if you take a little closer look at what they have written here, free package. Owners of free accounts can use up to 4 workers without payment, but under certain conditions. 1 rig is free without restrictions. Those users who have from 2 to 4 workers can use the system for free when mining Ethereum or Ethereum Classic on HiveOS pool, mining other coins except Ethereum or Ethereum Classic on any other pools. If 2 or more workers are mining Ethereum or Ethereum Classic not on HiveOS pool, the standard tariff is applied to every such worker, $3 per month. The system remains free as long as you have 4 workers and all the conditions for free accounts are met. If you added the 5th worker to your account, the calculation will be done and the daily fee for all 5 workers will be charged. Now, one thing to point out here real quickly, when we're talking about workers, we are talking about essentially a PC that's running the OS. Okay, I have my desktop computer, which is also occasionally mining to HiveOS pool, but sometimes I'm mining something else on it, such as Ergo. But they do not charge me for a 5th rig or 5th worker because I'm not running that OS. So you can point your Windows-based machines or something else to their pool and not have to pay because you have more than 4 workers. Worker being a device that has the OS installed on it, just something to be aware of. But again, we go back to the question, will HiveOS change their payment structure? I'm hoping that they don't, but again, you know, when we look at their track record on how quickly they announce things or how much time they give us in advance to adjust for any kind of changes they make, it's typically not great. So something to have on your radar, please pay attention to that. And if you have any information on it, please share it, leave a comment down below. And while we're on that subject, if you would hit the like button for me, very much appreciate it. And, you know, when it comes to Ethermine, again, not seeing anything in their social media that's telling me exactly what their game plan is once we hit POS. Last thing I want to talk to you guys about is a mining rig showcase. Now, there's a few other YouTubers out there that have this, and I enjoy it very much. I look forward to seeing some of my rigs on there one day, but they haven't gotten around to them yet. They're still pretty backed up, and I want to share my Discord with you guys and also give you a little preview of some of the rigs that I've built in case you have not seen it. This one is a 3070 Ti rig. There are 6 GPUs in here, and I finished this one a few months ago. It's been up and running for probably about 3 months, and yeah, I'm going to skip through some of this real quick just so you can see the RGB. And there you go. I've got another one that I built for a client. This one, very similar design, same color scheme. This one is currently housing 63090s. And that one got shipped to someone, I think, in upstate New Jersey. Yeah. And then we've got the black one here. This was my original, we'll call this one the prototype. But as you can see, the GPUs are sitting outside of the case. And as I learned, much better to have them inside of the case for that air movement. But yeah, I'd really like to see some of your custom rigs. If you would, I'm going to leave a link in the I'm going to leave a link below for the Discord, and would love to see you guys dropping some photos in there, and I will be sure and share them with the rest of the community. Depending on how many pictures we get, we might do that weekly, might do it monthly. Just depends on how many photos we get in there. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you would, again, hit that like and subscribe for me. Hope you all have a great day. I'm out.